Here we go once again. Hey, it's Chris from Maynard Dog Training Solutions here in rainy Massachusetts. Raining again today. Better than snow, I'll take it. So, today I'm going to answer a question from Robin Gale, or Robin Cooper, from Tasmania, all the way across the world, across the drink, as we might say. And Robin's question, or Robin's concern about her dog, is that her dog jumps on guests that are entering the home. So jumping on people that are coming inside the house. So what we need, the first thing is we need to make sure that we're not rewarding the dog in general for jumping on us. So anytime the dog is jumping on us, we're trying to get the dog away from us, get off of us, that sort of thing. Doing that, then the dog is going to continue jumping up on us, playing with us, and the dog thinks it's okay when other people come in, because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for the reward at the end of the tunnel there. So that's one thing to start with. The other thing is, when guests come in the house, what do I want my dog to do instead? You can put your dog in a crate. If your dog likes the crate, that's a whole nother video we'll do. You can put the dog in another room. Get the dog to stop rehearsing the behaviors that we're trying to get rid of. So we want to stop the dog from actually being able to do it. And that comes from management. That comes from us actively taking a part and not allowing the dog to do it. Another way that we can do it is we can teach place or a spot to go to, maybe go on the bed or on the couch or something, and we reward the dog for doing that when someone else is coming in the home. That way, that's more rewarding than jumping up on people or getting that touching, that licking, the reward from the people that they're jumping on. Another way, which I really like this because the dog still has exposure to the people coming inside the house, is put the dog with a regular collar on, or a harness if that's what you're wearing. Put the dog on a leash, on a collar or harness, attach a leash, and all you're going to do is let the leash fall to the floor. And this is before your guests come in the house. You're going to let the leash fall to the floor while it's attached to the dog, and you're going to step on it right wherever that slack is. That's the only slack you're going to allow the dog to have. You're going to open the door, let your guests in, and your dog can actually greet the guests from that spot. Your dog is going to try to jump up on them, try to get up, and you're going to see the dog literally jumping. Eventually, the dog's just going to stop because it doesn't want to be getting tugged on. And this also helps without... If I put a leash on the dog and I'm holding the leash, it tends to pull on the trachea. So we don't want any damage to the dog physically. So by stepping on it, it actually holds the leash downwards, and it allows the pressure to be on the back of the neck, on the neck muscles, so that the dog doesn't get hurt from jumping around and pulling on that collar. We also want to reward the dog. So if we bring treats with us, if your dog is treat motivated, it really helps this move along because the dog wants to be on the ground rather than jumping on the people. You've given them something way better than jumping on people. You can also use the people themselves as the reward. So if your dog is being a little more patient, not jumping around, not doing those sorts of things, let your guest then pet the dog, then touch the dog. So you want to make sure your dog is just kind of calming down. You don't want him jumping around, and people are trying to pet that, because that's the reward. So the dog learns, oh, if I jump and get crazy, this is how I do it, this is how I get rewarded. So wait until your dog calms down, let the people in, that sort of thing. Let them reward the dog for the dog being patient and doing its thing. All these other things that I was talking about, getting them to go to place, that's a little bit of training offhand or at different times. Going to crate, again, is getting training done at a different time other than when guests are coming in. I like the leash one better, where I just attach a leash and a collar. My dog loves to jump on people, and I play rough with her and that sort of thing, so she does that a lot. But if I ask her to get off, she gets off of the people. But occasionally, if my nieces or nephews are around, I want to make sure that she doesn't accidentally knock them over because they're little. And so I'll put a leash on her and just stand on a leash and just don't allow her that slack. So hopefully that helps you out, Robin from Tasmania. If you want, you can reach out to me. I can answer it a little bit more with a little bit more techniques and things of that sort. But definitely put a leash and a collar on. Stand on that leash. Don't allow that slack. Let the guests meet and greet your dog while you're still standing on that leash. And eventually that behavior is going to change, and the rewarding of that good behavior is going to be the one that the dog wants to do. So hopefully that helps. jumping on guests. A lot of other people had that same question. You can do this in any context where a dog is jumping on people. But again, remember that in the off time or when we're not with guests, we don't let our dog jump on us. Otherwise, they're going to do it. Same with my own dog. She's going to do it. So take care, and I'll see you soon.